Our morning, Fifth Avenue will be adorned in red, white, and blue for the annual Puerto Rican Day Parade. This year, along with the stars like Marc Anthony and other performers, 2 million strong are expected to show their Puerto Rican pride. This year's Grand Marshal is Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez. Good to see you, Congresswoman. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
So what does it mean personally for you to be honored with this distinction?
Oh, my gosh. You know, I came to New York when I was 19 years old, back in 1974, and I never thought that so many Puerto Ricans could come at once, 2 million, and they're predicting 2.3 million spectators.
Was that your first experience with
seeing
the parade?
Yes.
What was it like for you to see so many people in one area celebrating the same?
Well, the first time I felt like I was not alone in New York, that finally I saw so many Puerto Ricans, brothers and sisters. It's just an incredible experience. It's a sense of pride, unity, a sense of cultural contributions. It is amazing, an incredible message for the younger generation that is watching this, that is participating. The most rewarding experience is to watch so many kids carrying the Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah, very, very exciting. So after that first experience, you did move back to Puerto Rico for a few years, but you came back as a trailblazer. I mean, when you look at the number of firsts, the first Hispanic woman to serve on the New York City Council, then the first woman of Puerto Rican descent to serve in Congress, and the list goes on and on and on for you. So do you consider yourself a trailblazer?
Well, Look, I try to do my best, not only to represent Puerto Ricans, but to represent New Yorkers in Washington. And I know that I have a big responsibility to pave the way to see that many more Puerto Ricans could go to the halls of Congress, to public service, and to strive to become better in terms of making a contribution for themselves and their families.
So let's talk about this big parade. 2.3 million people, but there are some limits this year because of some new rules with the city, shorter parade route and a stricter time limit. So how is that going to change the celebration?
I don't know, but I can tell you that there's going to be millions of Puerto Ricans, 35,000 marching, 60 performing bands. So this makes the Puerto Rican parade the single largest concert in the world.
Let's talk about a little bit of controversy. A little bit of controversy this year. Soap star Osvaldo Rios dropping out due to a domestic violence conviction. Now, you spoke to him directly. What was said in that conversation and what came out of it?
Well, it was a sad conversation because he told me that he has done everything that he's been asked to do in terms of reforming himself, and apparently he is in this relationship with this lady and 3 children, and that the entire family was looking forward to come to the parade. He got 3 children and they were all excited. But I told him, you know, this is a day of celebration, it's a day of unity, and I will ask that you consider the impact of your presence and be cognizant that domestic violence kill people and turn people, families apart. So I said to him exactly that this year the parade will be more concentrated, and that I was afraid that something could go wrong, that someone might express themselves in the wrong way, and that could provoke some type of expression that will bring something negative, and I didn't want for that to happen. So,
Congresswoman, thank you very much for being with us. Sure. And have all the best tomorrow.
Thank you.
At the big celebration. Puerto Rican Day Parade kicks off at 11 a.m. at 44th and 5th.